The NFL free agency window opens up next week, Monday to be exact, and the post-pandemic rebound of the salary cap will be over $200 million, which is good news for those hitting the market. NFL free agency is hard-earned, and players who achieve it are worth whatever they can get. Consider the list of players who could be underpriced or simply overpriced. Let's begin with players who could be overpriced. Cornerback Stephon Gilmore. I don't know simply what to think about Gilmore. This was the Defensive Player of the Year just 2 seasons ago, but Gilmore appeared so focused on his next contract coming off a quad injury that he missed the start of the season with New England. He was then traded to Carolina in October. Gilmore logged a full complement of snaps in just 2 of his 8 appearances, then missed the final 2 weeks with a groin injury. He played well enough in 304 total snaps as a Panther, but it's just difficult to gauge how close he is physically to where he was during his peak. Next up, edge rusher Randy Gregory is best staying where he's at. The Cowboys have stuck with Gregory through multiple suspensions because of the talent that everyone saw in 2021, but he still never topped 550 snaps in the season. He fits best as a complementary piece to the pass rush puzzle, not as a $15 million per year foundational element. And finally, one last guy. Let's talk about a quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky. He's only on here because it feels necessary as a response to the strange media hype he started to get during the NFL scouting combine. Backup quarterbacks should be affordable this offseason because there are so many available. Anyone projecting Trubisky as more than a backup is holding on too closely to a scouting report based on 13 starts at North Carolina 6 seasons ago. Now let's talk about players who could be underpriced. Safety Justin Reid of the Texans. Reid's coaches have spoken highly of his leadership, toughness, and intelligence. His rangy play early in his career made everyone believe he was headed for future All-Pro nods. Coming off a down season for a down franchise, now would be a great time for someone to buy extremely low. Next up, edge rusher Melvin Ingram. For years, a name brand veteran, defender, he signed to a 1-year deal and has been one of the better sources of value in free agency, with Ndamukong Suh and Justin Houston being recent examples. Ingram is cut from the similar cloth. He is a year-to-year at this stage of his career, but just ask the Chiefs what kind of impact he can make. And finally, wide receiver Juju Schuster. He is a young player with a history of production, and his status as a post-hype all-star will keep his price down. That's exactly the type of free agent to target. Antonio Brown's burns weren't completely off base. Smith-Schuster was never a number 1 wideout, but he'd still be an elite slot receiver at a bargain basement price.